Hello, master traders and money magnets. It is so great to see everybody. What we are looking at here is the daily chart, guys. Since breaking down last Friday, as you guys see pointed out by the red arrows, we broke down that down trend line. We had a breakout, it was a false breakout setup, and we also broke down this uptrend line. And look at this, guys. Look at the last two candles. It's led to more downside. We got a trend move, and this is incredible price action that we are getting. Blessings on blessings, guys. Let me take a look at the 15-minute chart, guys. Wow, I'd say the last couple of trading days has been a complete blessing. Okay, Uncle Charters had that 602 level. If you guys remember from Uncle Charters' last video, I talked to you guys about that 602 level, pointed right there. And we got that breakdown. This was alerted in the Discord as well yesterday. Shout out to everyone that traded with Uncle Charters yesterday. It was incredible. Incredible move to the downside. Got a nice bounce intraday. Had a little false breakdown setup right there. That bounce back tested 602. That 602 level defended, guys. And it broke down and it led to more downside. And this is today's price action. Holy moly donut shop. You guys see on today's price action, Uncle wrote in the SPY update here, bears need to take out the 596.5 and 595 level to put 593.5, 592, and 590 in play. If 596.5 defends and 598 clears, 600 and 602 plus will be in play, guys. So basically what I was looking for is either the breakdown of 596.5 to go short or the breakout of 598 to go long. And once the price action responded, it broke down, guys. It broke down that 596.5 level. Rejected from 598, broke down 596.5. And this is why I let the group know 596.5 is lost. Putting 595 and 593.5 in play. You guys see how it played out. It actually went as low today. It went as low as 589.5-ish. Before it started to bounce and consolidate with some decent level-to-level moves towards the end of the day. If you played some false breakdown setup. But overall, the highlight for me was breaking down that 596.5 level, rejecting from that 598 level. It's very important because if we go to the daily chart, you guys can see that orange line is the 50 daily moving average. We lost that level yesterday. I wanted to see if SPY would have been able to recapture it, and they failed. They gave us a lower low. As a matter of fact, they even took out another fib level. Okay, the 61.8 fib level. All right. So it was a very nice trading day for all my fellow sheeps in the sheep's den, for myself as well. Very grateful, very grateful. But now this is the time we got to prepare. Okay, if you want good luck, you got to prepare and be at the right place at the right time to seize the opportunity. Preparation meets opportunity. That's how you have good luck, guys. So right now we are going to prepare for tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll have our opportunity and let the magic happen. Let all that luck flow to us. Let all that luck flow to us. So basically what I want you guys to know is we lost a fib level. The level that I'm watching as a critical resistance level are two levels, okay? Two levels, 596.5. All right, we lost a fib level today. I want to see a clearing of the 596.5 level, and then I would favor a bounce in a back test of the 50 daily moving average. Okay, that would be a healthy back test. But for me to get bullish, if you ask Uncle Charters when would I be bullish, I at the start I want to see a false breakdown setup of that 50 daily moving average. So it got to clear 596.5 and get back above the 50 daily moving average. For me, the 50 daily moving average is around 598.8-ish, but I like to see a recapture of 600. I like to see a recapture of the 602 fib level. And that's when I would be bullish. That's when I would favor a bottom is in. But definitely recapturing the 50 daily moving average, which would be a good start for the bulls. Okay, now that's the bull case scenario. Bear case scenario is going to be straightforward, guys. Keep it simple. We could get some choppy action after what, 1, 2, 3, 4 red candles in a row. That's a trend move right there. We might get some consolidation, okay? I'm not saying it could happen, but there is a chance, so we got to be careful, right? The bear case scenario is supports at 595, 593.5, and have a fib level around 592. If those levels fail, 590, 588 fib level or lower incoming. Basically, below the 50 daily moving average, Uncle Charters is going to lean bearish. All right, Triple Q had a beautiful move with Triple Q as well. Broke down 519 level, broke down 517, but that's intraday stuff. Let's get to the daily chart. Holy moly, donut shop. Lots of lines there. The main level I want you to pay attention to is that 515 level. That is a fib level, and we broke it down today on the daily chart. Okay, 515 will be an equilibrium level. As long as above 517, 519, and 521 plus could be back in play. But if below it, that's overall bearish because the breakdown stays intact, and that would put 513.5, 512. I think we could draw all the way down to 509 or lower. I think there's a gap. Yeah, right around that 509 level, there's a gap, okay? So remember, 515 is the equilibrium level. Above, we can get some type of relief bounce. And below, we can definitely get more downside. Here is Tesla. Incredible bearishness. I'm not even going to go into it. I'm just going to get straight to the plan, guys. This is just life-changing price action, I tell you. As of right now, guys, Tesla did break down a fib level that I had at 304. As long as below 304, I would favor more downside. 302.5, 301, 299. And today's low is around 297-ish area, okay? Below 304, I would be bearish. Now, if we are to get a relief bounce, because, I mean, look at how many days we dropped. And the drop is getting stronger, it looks like. So if we are to get a relief bounce, just a relief bounce, we need to get above 304 to cancel today's breakdown. Okay? That would put 305.5, 307, and 309 in play. 309 is a fib level, so clearing it would definitely be a pretty decent win for the bulls and put 315 or higher in play. Okay, so for tomorrow, 304 is the equilibrium level. Below it, more downside is possible. Above it, we can get a relief bounce. Okay, I wouldn't say I'm bullish, but a relief bounce would be reasonable. All right, here is NVDA. Took out another fib level. I had a fib level around 129.5. We took that level out. We bounced off the next fib level I had, which was around 125-ish. Okay, so if bulls are to really get some follow through from that bounce from that 125 fib level, they gotta recapture some lost levels. Okay, from here, recapturing 125, 129, 130.7 would definitely be a good start, and I would put 132, 133.7, and 135 plus in play for NVDA. I would overall be bearish below 129 and breaking down 127 and that 125 fib level would definitely give NVDA, a chance of more downside. 123.5, 122 is the next fib level, 120 and 117-ish in play below. IWM is definitely looking bearish as well. I have the next fib level around 215. If that breaks down, guys, we could drop down to 213.5, 212, and 210. All right. Now, it tested that fib level around 215, but it also rejected a fib level from 217. So if bulls want to get a bounce going, they'll need to recapture 217 to put 219, 222 or higher back in play. Okay, guys? Apple. Now, Apple's been trying to bounce here. Maybe a W pattern's trying to play out. Kind of look like it's getting exhausted here, so we got to be careful. If you're a bull, got to be careful. The level to watch is 247. If bulls really want to show some bullish follow through, they need to get above 247. What is the pivot? 250 was a pivot high today. That's actually my resistance level too. Amazing. 250 would be a resistance level. Clearing it would definitely put 253 or higher in play, but it needs to stay above 247. If below it, there's a chance that we could get a pullback, but it need to break down support at 245, and that would give us a nice drop down to 240, 237-ish area. Amazon. Wow. Amazon had a very nice drop. It definitely showed some bearish follow through since that false break off that orange trend line. But we did get some buying pressure around, definitely, what was the low today? 204-ish. Interesting. All right. So I do have a fib level support level at 213. A fib level support at 213. If that level fails tomorrow, or if it rejects as resistant and we break down 211 and, well, 211.5 and 210, definitely could get some more downside from Amazon. All right, guys. If we are to get a bounce, staying above 213 would be a good start, but it'll need to clear 215 and 216.2. If it does, 218 and 220 plus would be a target of mine. Okay, guys. Almost done here. Almost done with here. Bear with Uncle. Microsoft is still looking bearish to me. Let's see. Rejected from a fib level. I had around 41.8-ish. I think I was watching the 402 level, though. Rejected from there. Amazing. Okay. I have next support at 398 and 396.3. If those levels fail tomorrow, don't argue with the price action. More downside is possible. All right. 395, 393, 391.8, and 390 would all be in play. Okay. I would trust a bounce if we can get that false breakdown set up as usual. 400 and 41.8. Recapturing those levels would be a start. There's a gap around 403.8-ish. I'd round that up to 404. So getting above 404 would clear the gap. And if we can clear that, 408 and 410 plus would be back in play. Meta definitely still looking bearish as well. Okay. I have next resistance at 661. If we can clear 661, 663, 664.5, 666. Don't really like that number. 667.6 and 670 would all be targets of Uncle Charters. Okay. Now below 660.7, I have support at 659, 657.5, and 656. If those levels fail, more downside is possible. 652, 650 or lower would be in play. Here's the DXY, still looking overall bearish, despite SPY also looking bearish. There needs to be a correction or something because it usually inverse each other, but not lately. I do have next support at 106.2. If that level fails tomorrow or later today, guys, 105.8, 105.1, and 104.6 would be targets. As usual, trust no bounce unless we can recapture some lost levels. Okay, 106.9 is my resistant level. If we are to get a real bounce, that level must recapture to put 107.5 or higher in play. And here is coin. Wow, lots of stuff looking bearish. Okay, now coin today lost a fib level as well at 214. As long as below 214, I do favor more downside. 212.5, 211, and 209, 207, and 205.8. That's a fib level, would all be targets if it can stay below 214. Now, if we want to get a bounce, got to recapture some lost levels, starting with 214, 216 as well. I have the start of the gap. The start of the gap's around 220-ish. I have a fib level around 224, and to fill the gap in, it would need to get above 227. Okay, so if bulls want to bounce, they need to start with 214, 216 to get those upside. Otherwise, below 214 is bearish. DOGE is bearish as well. Wow, it got to that 19-20 cents range. At this point, do not look to long unless we get above 23 and 20 or 23, 24 cents. That will put 26 cents or 28 cents in play. Okay, do not long unless we get above, I'd say 24 cents, guys. Overall, still looking bearish still. And look, I've been covering a lot of bearish stuff. Figured I covered Berkshire, whatever you call it. It's like one of the few looking bullish right now, guys. But I tell you, it cleared this fib level yesterday around 491.6. You guys can see it back tested that level as support and it held, got some buying pressure. However, we gotta be careful here. A lot of stuff looking bearish, and this kind of, it could be an evening star pattern playing out. And if that's the case, the third candle could be bearish tomorrow, guys. If it is, it's got to stay below 500. Okay, that would be a good start. Right, I have next, well, there's a gap around 498. Break down 498, that could send Berkshire much lower, all the way down to 495, 493, 491.6. That's the big Fibonacci level. And below that would be a false breakout side. That would definitely be bearish, guys. And send Berkshire, everyone that was catching FOMO up here because I had strong earnings or whatever. Ooh, they could get cooked. They could get cooked. All right? But if this is not going to be an evening star pattern, it's not going to be a top. It's just maybe a cool off, if you will, consolidation, if you will. So, you know, staying above that gap around 498 could help out. And if there is to be more upside, getting above 500, 502 would be a start. I got a fib level of 503.8. And if that clears, 505 and 507 would be in play. Holy moly, donut shop. Amazing price action to the upside, to the downside, guys. We are blessed. Blessings on blessing. Thank you guys so much for being here. It's always a pleasure to see you guys. I'm super grateful. And if you are new here, my name is Uncle Chartist. It's a pleasure to serve you. I hope I get the chance to serve you some more in the future. And have a great evening, guys. Love y'all. Peace.